Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Florida Gators and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Hey guys, catching up with the Gators head coach pregame. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Jones to throw. Out wide right, it's Abrams. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Running inside, it's Jones. Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Snap in the shotgun. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Right side, it's Lloyd. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the 1st down. And the Gators are flying down the field. Jones wants to throw it. On the move. Got out of trouble and throws. Left side is Stockton. Down he goes.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Caught over the middle. It's Stockton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. All kinds of room to the right. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. He's stopped.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Jones to throw. Fires left. And they can't make the play on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
On the return. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense and start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Just smothered on the play.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Washington. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The snap sets up the throw. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Makes the catch. It's Abrams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And off to Jones. They were all over it. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The fake wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Jones. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the touchdown, Gators. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll start on the ground with Washington. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
To the air, it's Bailey. Rush right in his face. Left side is Washington. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Yeah, and you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never gonna be a cornerback. That's not gonna happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm gonna go attack and make some plays.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Making his first move. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. How big is this drive. Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Swapped immediately. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitched down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Holds on, it's Stockton. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Gators are marching down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking left. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you read all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem. The QB receiver couldn't come up with the completion.
Back to pass on second down. Unleashes one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Another incompletion on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Splits the uprights. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Deep in the end zone, it's Kane. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
Moves the pocket. It's Bailey. Rushes on. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Second down to the air. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Got his man. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Stopped short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. And off to Jones. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Line getting set on second down. Jones to throw. Right side, it's Jones. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The Gators come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, it's Jones. Turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Florida. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Kane. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One more snap coming before halftime. On the snap, it's Kendricks. Got enough for the first down. There he goes. He's at the 40. At the 20. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense. And to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Memphis, taking on the number 10 team, the Tulane Green Wave. And it's Memphis with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Turns it upfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Under pressure. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, 1st and 10 again.
Wants to throw on first. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Jones. There he goes. He's got enough. He's at the 50. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Rashad Downs going up top. Finds his man. It's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Boyd. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Jones wants to throw it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The Gators will go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Middle of the end zone. He's got it. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. It's complete on the right side.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Good timing on the quick out. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Still looking to his right. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the tight end. Picked off to stop the threat.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Keeps it on the ground. Defense all over it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Jones to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Out wide right, it's Stockton. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Drops back on first down. Going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. All over him immediately.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. In the red area, it's Jones. Fights off a defender. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. A designed run for the quarterback. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he's not going to take the touchback. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw one first. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He's got it at the 15. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll go with Washington. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. On first down, it's Bryson Washington again. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Auburn.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. He breaks a tackle. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Jones wants to throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Gators line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So here comes the Auburn offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's changing the play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Extending the play. Out wide left, it's Eccles. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Offense in an empty set. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Second and long here. Looking to throw again. Look out. And down he goes.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Now with a first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Keeps it, looking for room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Touchdown, Tigers! Gets it into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Lloyd. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give on the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Moving out to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Looking for a big play. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Florida. He got a step and just dusted the field. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Trying to escape and get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right, making the adjustment. Dropping back, it's Bailey. They're all over him. Caught. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Here's a throw downfield late. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws toward the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of